Welcome back to On the Fly podcast. I'm your host, Flyehi Blake. This episode is sponsored by Flyehi Alkaline Water. Go get your water at www.flyehiklub.clothing. I'm here with a special guest this evening, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? I'm just it's an honor to have him sitting here. Really though, immaculate. A pillar in I could say worldwide, worldwide. Dre won everybody. How you feeling?
Amazing. I'll go by Andre now though.
Andre, my bad.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Amazing, bro. Can't complain. Happy to be here, man. Proud of you, man. You doing your thing.
For the people that's unfamiliar with you, let them know like what side of town you from.
Oh, West Side, old school Flint dude.
Okay.
But I'm more of a, all sides, but West Side. That's where I'm around stomping grounds, Jefferson Avenue.
How was your upbringing?
My upbringing wasn't bad, man. I was raised by my grandparents. I'm one of them kids, grandparents. Grandfather had a pretty good job. Grandmother, she was grandmother was a gangster, and she was a gangster. Good lady though, man. Amazing woman. Pretty much the same story as as we know a lot of kids having parents that be on drugs, and basically my mom let my grandmother take me, which was amazing, and I resented my mom about that for a long time until I got a little older, and I realized, bro, that she did the best that she could do for me was by giving me to my grandmother.
Yeah.
And so I saluted her. I saluted her for that.
I ain't gonna ask you where you get the name Dre One from. It's obvious, Andre Dre One. But who gave you the name Dre One?
So back in the days, as a kid growing up, adolescent, I would tag around the city on buses and stuff like that. So I originally started with Andre 88, and it was because of the year. So
That's the year you started tagging.
Yeah, so 89 was coming in, so I figured I had to switch it up.
Yeah.
And so I started tagging Dre 1, Andre 1, so I started doing that.
So you gave yourself that name.
Yep.
What high school you went to?
I went to Marshall.
Did you play any sports?
Yeah, I played football, ran track.
Like you put the uniform on, play football?
Yeah, I was
for
pretty
Marshall?
good. Yeah, I was pretty good.
What position you played?
Running back.
Oh, wow.
Played both. I never left the field.
Okay, he stunted on y'all real fast.
No, I'm just being honest. Probably, I never left the field. Pretty good. I was pretty good.
When you no, what was the fashion world like back then?
So
like what was the people wearing? What was you wearing?
So back to my grandmother. My grandmother was a professional booster, so I pretty much had everything. I'm wearing, members only, Lacoste, whatever was out, I was wearing it.
Yeah.
My grandfather worked. My grandmother, she did her thing, and she had always been like that. So I was pretty much, whatever was out, I had the bubble gooses, sneakers. I had all that stuff.
What bubble goose? Like the triple fat goose?
The triple fat gooses. I'm wearing those in 7th grade. So yeah.
What was the first pair of sneakers you felt like you had to have?
I never did. I had them. It wasn't one.
Which ones you felt like you had to have that you didn't have?
It's like still like today. It's the Jordans. I had them.
Jordans?
Yeah, I had them.
Do you remember which Jordan?
I had whenever they came. I had from the first ones all the way. I always kept every year they come out. I was into those. I had the Bo Jacksons. I had the Barkleys. I had the King Griffeys.
Back then? I'm talking about school, going to school.
Going to school, I had them.
King Griffeys wasn't out then, Dre.
Yeah, I had all of that.
King Griffeys wasn't out when
King Griffeys came out. The black and green ones.
You wasn't in high school. For sure you wasn't in high school. I was in high school when those came out. That was like 90.
Look it up.
90 something. Look it up. Ken Griffey's. When the Ken Griffey's first came out, I'm pretty for sure they didn't come out when you was in high school though.
Well, whatever sneakers came out, I had them.
You had them. So you
Flye's.
didn't have a favorite shoe though.
Nah, just whatever went with the outfit. You know how that go.
Okay, who was some of the people that inspired you to get fresh?
You know, the old school rappers, man. You get to see Rakim and them, you know, different people, LL, those guys like that. Those are the guys that was an inspiration to it.
Nobody in the neighborhood?
Nah.
Nobody in the neighborhood.
You had fly dudes. You had cats that would just fly, but I never looked at them as.
I'm talking about like somebody that inspired you to get fresh.
Nah, it's pretty much people on TV. Now if let me sit and think.
Even when you was younger.
Nah, nobody. I never looked up to nobody as like.
No, I'm not saying look up to.
No, I'm saying even like fashion wise, like, you have people that was around that just always stayed fly, but you was too. So it's like, you have that mentality like, shoot, we can have the same outfit on, but I'm wearing it better.
Yeah.
We can have the shoes.
Even when
on.
you younger though.
Even when you young, man. That's
even when you young, like
you know
before you was able to wear the stuff that you wanted to wear. It was nobody that you.
I had it. My grandmother. I told you she was a booster, so I had it.
So you about looked up to your grandmother then. Your grandmother about who inspired you.
If you want to say that, but it's like with me, when I see on TV, I want it. I tell her I want it, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? If she don't get it, my grandfather get it. When did the Griffeys come out? Did you look it up?
96.
Okay, yeah. So I wasn't in high school then.
Yeah. So what was you wearing in high school?
So like I said, Jordans. I was wearing the J's, the reflector J's. Definitely remember those. I think those came out.
The 5?
I'm not good with the numbers.
The 5s, right? Because these the 4s right here.
And I just found a picture. It was funny, right? I found a picture of me with them on.
When you was younger.
When I was younger.
How were the shoes?
The black ones with the gray reflection on.
With the reflected sun, that's a 5.
Yeah. I don't know what year them came out, but I remember. I don't know if I was still in high school or if I was out of high school at that time. But like then, like Flye's, I had the Flye's. I mean, even in elementary, bro, I had kangaroos. That's way too.
Yeah, Dak said that was his first. That's the first pair of sneakers he felt like he had to have kangaroo.
Nah, I had. It was like I had them. The track
so you
Nikes.
Was like a popular.
I had the track Nikes. I had the shell toes.
So you was the popular guy in school.
I don't know. It's like I was more reserved and quiet, so not really. You know what I'm saying? Like you think like even when you go back to like Levi's, I had all the Levi's, all the colors. Grandmother was a booster. You feel me? So it's like I had all that stuff.
What was the soundtrack to your life? What was you listening to like as you?
Paid in Full. You know that Paid in Full album. And if you even think about anything about that, you think about that Paid in Full. Well, you know what I'm saying? So
Paid in Full. That's what you was listening to.
All of that.
Going to school.
LL. You listen to that. Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie. All that old school skating stuff was like, that was the music.
What stores was you shopping at? I mean, when Grandma was over.
Sunday. Oh, when Grandma was over?
Yeah, when Grandma was done with her little ones and twos, like when you had to go and buy it yourself. What stores did you shopping from?
So so my grandmother passed away right at my senior year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I was pretty much in the streets then, so I could shop where I want to shop.
So what was like the main stores you were shopping at?
Hilfiger, Polo.
What store like?
Wherever you can get it from. So what? Burlington might have had it. Wherever it's at.
You wasn't going to Burlington then.
I was a kid, bro.
Burlington wasn't.
Bro, I was going to the city at 17, 18 years old.
Okay, so
catching a bus.
Oh wow.
Catching a bus, the little bus in the morning. Then it was groups of us.
Oh yeah, I did that one time and I ain't like it.
Yeah, going down there getting jewelry from down there inside of the Coliseum in Queens. So yeah, I was doing that.
But what stores were you shopping at here?
So
besides All Day Sunday.
Uptown Express.
Oh, you the first one to say Uptown Express. They still got the sign up there.
Yeah,
for
Uptown Express. You know, a lot of times you get your sneakers from the spot. What's the Jewish guys down there that was on Main Street?
Goldstein.
Goldstein's. You go get your sneakers there. Now we know. Now they might have been fake.
You the first one to say.
Now we
I
over.
was saying that too. I'm like, how was they able to
Yeah,
have all these sneakers and give them to you at a discounted price?
yeah. So now we know they probably was, but
You think back then they were?
why not? I mean, it was about the hustle, man. We don't know no better back then. We just buying the sneakers.
I know Gooch and G.I. was on here. They said Benz's used to have fake shit. Do you?
Probably did, but I probably shopped there too. It was another store, and this was when Midtown was open. There was another store inside Midtown. I can't remember the name of it, but used to shop there too. But you just go.
NYC?
Yeah, I used to go to bars too.
Yeah, Virus is
Go to
like.
V.
Yeah, Virus.
I get consignment, so I'm run up a little tab. Then by the end of the year, I gotta come pay my tab.
What was you getting from Virus though? Like
Whatever was in there, whatever he had in there. They had what's the Esco, Fat Joe's jackets,
pair of suit. I know he was the first one with the pair of suit.
Parasucos, all of that.
Cool G's with the hat.
Cool G with the hat to match.
Yeah, he was the first one. Cavaliers. Cavaliers is right next to in between the McDonald's outside and McCory's. Is it McCory's or McCurdy's?
I don't remember shopping there.
It was the same people as Benz's.
Yeah,
You remember?
shopping there.
You remember Cavaliers, Key?
Cavaliers, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't.
It was
remember.
outside on Main Street,
Yeah.
next to McDonald's.
Next to McDonald's on the
Right on the corner?
Nah.
No,
you
the
had
McDonald's
wig shop.
that was
It was a wig
outside.
shop on the corner. I remember because I know the lady. I remember the lady. It was a wig shop right on the corner of Main.
Clinton and Main.
Yeah, the wig shop. And then
But
you
Cavaliers is down more. You
Yeah.
remember McCordy's? Is
had,
it
yeah,
McCurdy's?
McCory's.
McCory's.
Yeah.
It was right next to McCory's.
Yeah.
Any downtown stores like fire shopping? Like Midtown?
Besides the Midtown.
Was you shopping at Jim Dalbert?
What was Jim Dalbert's at?
Jim Dalbert's is on Jenny, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a
no,
sneaker
that was
store.
on the spot. Listen,
What you used to go in there and get?
Well, one, I would go there and get my track shoes.
Yeah.
But they got the Sauconys. They had had the Air Maxes. Listen, I had got these silver and blue Air Maxes out of there one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the ones I wanted on the wall, he came and brought me the box. When you open the box, it was these, and it was like, yo, these are wrong ones. I'm like, yo, I want them.
So it wasn't the ones that you wanted?
Nah, it wasn't the ones that I was getting. I got them and the ones I want. I got both pairs, but the silver and blue ones was crazy. Like it was like they were supposed to go to Europe.
And you was able to get them?
I was able to get them.
Nobody else had them?
Nope. Never seen them to this day.
Was you shopping at the malls?
Marketplace. Gap. You know what I'm saying? And then as I got a little older, I started understanding, Banana Republic and started to get into more of a casual look.
But
I used to wear Rockaware, but I get that from Mad Flavors.
Ain't Gap and Banana Republic the same people?
Yeah, it's like, so you have Gap, then you got Banana Republic. So it's like the upscale, it's like all of those companies run inside of each other. It's another one, Athena, I think it is, for women or something.
Old Navy too. Old Navy, Gap,
Old Navy.
Banana Republic,
Yep.
and the other one you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Fat Fine, Maurice Malone, Nietzsche.
I get all that from.
Macca?
I would get all that from Mad Flavors.
So Mad Flavors is like your go-to, your favorite spot.
It's your guy. You know what I'm saying? So you shop with your guy.
What celebrity you feel like had the best clothing brand? Like Sean John, Rockaware.
You gotta go with Carl Kanai. Carl Kanai.
He's not no celebrity though. I'm talking about like.
Carl Kanai is a celebrity.
But he was celebrity off of clothes though. I'm talking about like Puff.
Well, you said celebrity, so that's why I'm just rolling with you, big dog. I'm just saying.
Yo, man.
Carl Kanai is a celebrity.
He was a celebrity off of clothes. He wasn't. He didn't come in.
Yeah.
He came in with the clothes. The clothes made him a celebrity. I'm talking about Puff and them was already who they was.
Well, you talking about entertainment. So yeah, I mess with Rockaware. I mess with I mess with Diddy.
Who was your favorite though? FJ 560, Esco.
I didn't really have a favorite in him.
You just whatever.
Yeah,
looked
if it was
nice.
Flye, you know what I'm saying? Fly not, Fly not on you, it's in you. So it's like
Say it
if
again,
something
man.
look good. If it looked good, it go, even back then with Fubu, if it was Flye, it's Flye.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
Fubu
can't
can't.
deny something that's Flye. If it's, you might have a Fubu sweatsuit that's
Yeah,
look
I was
good.
on the Fubu way.
And it sit on you right.
You ever been
Fubu
caught
messed
out
up.
there with replica? Any dun?
It's that I know of.
Not that you knew of.
Yeah, most of the places I went to was pretty much reputable places.
How important was boosters back then? I know you told us about your
Yeah,
grandmother.
for me, it wasn't my thing.
But if they come around, you would.
It all depends on what it was. Like I wouldn't do clothes, because it would, again, you taking a chance of
It being knockoff.
it being knockoff.
So what would you get from boosters?
House stuff, sheets, you know what I'm saying? Stuff. It wouldn't be for me. It'd probably be for other people. I just, you get stuff that come along. You get it, computers. I remember me and my guy, we had the first PlayStation before they even had games. Dude brung us a PlayStation. They didn't even have games yet. We had to wait
What
till
you
the
mean
games
they
came.
had? Oh,
Games wasn't the very first PlayStation. We had it before the games came out.
yeah.
So we was listening to music on it
Damn, yeah, they did have
until the games came out.
CDs, yeah. Damn.
Until the games came out. But Booster came by with that,
And y'all bought it.
bought it. Cheap.
You remember the price?
Nah, it was cheap though. It wasn't nothing,
What was the most expensive item you ever purchased?
Besides cars,
No, I'm talking about fashion clothes.
bought a mink. I still got my mink too. I don't even want it no more. I bought a mink. Prada shoes. I bought a Fendi outfit.
You remember
some
where you
Gucci
got the
shoes.
mink from?
I got it from Mr. Alberts in Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay.
Yeah.
What was the least expensive item you ever purchased, but you made it look like it was expensive?
That would have to go with like Jordans or something back then, because you didn't.
Come on, man.
You didn't have to go through. You didn't have to go through.
What's
what you
the
gotta go
least
through now.
expensive item you ever purchased? You made it look like it was expensive, man. Least expensive, not no Jordans.
What I'm gonna have to say, I don't know then, because
It
to
could
me,
be a T-shirt.
But to me, what you want to say? A V-neck, Fruit of the Loom T-shirt?
If that's what it was, that's what it was.
I guess so. I guess when you wearing it with something, I give you that with some Fendi pants on or something. and some
Okay,
Timbs.
you had a Fruit of the Loom tee, but you
Yeah.
made it look like a Fendi tee.
Because you had to have some. Well, no, let's go with this wife beater on there. Because I had the wife beater on, a regular wife beater, Fruit of the Loom wife beater with the Fendi sweater on, with the Fendi pants on. With
So
some
you
Timbs.
made-
and
so
I made
you-
some Timbs look good. Because I had the Fendi suit on with the Timbs instead of having some Fendi shoes or something.
Where you was at? Do you remember?
I was here.
No, I'm talking about, was it an event or that just was
It
a
was an
regular
event.
day? What event was it?
I don't know. It was it's a funny story. So me, I go out, I come out, right, and I got all my jewelry on. I got the Fendi outfit on, Fendi everything. The Fendi stuff is kind of baggy, right? But this is that baggy stage.
It's the
in
baggy
Timbs.
era.
So I want to get into. What was Marquee at?
Downtown.
Is that the one right
Oh.
by Main Street?
Where the
All right.
transit at right now?
All right. So Marquee, right? So I goes to get in Marquee. Security, like the dude look at me up and down, jewels on, diamonds, I'm everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Watch everything. He's like, no, we're not doing that tonight. So I'm like, what you mean y'all not? What are you talking about? You're not doing. You're not doing that tonight.
What do you
I'm
mean?
like, I don't. That's what I want to know. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Oh, your stuff is too baggy. So I'm watching people go in. I'm like,
You
yo,
said your stuff is too bad. I never heard that.
right.
Hold
so,
on, too baggy?
Yeah. Back then though, you talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so then they like kind of get aggressive, like, but they don't. But I'm by myself. But my man's is in line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Turk and Ron. So you know what I'm saying? So they call themselves surrounding me, like,
Security?
yeah, but like, over something petty. So here they come. Then when that happened, everything spread. Everybody went to the security, go to run in. Oh, we're gonna get the police. Like, man, we out of here. But that I never forget that. That was like.
So y'all
I
got
never
it
got
on
in.
with the security?
Nah.
Oh, y'all just
Once they seen
de-escalated
us,
the situation?
Yeah, and just left. Yeah.
What was the chicks wearing back then? Like, what attracted you to the fly chicks back
Well, you know, women can get away with see they can wear cheap stuff and get away. They can rock Target and nobody
now,
cares.
back then, it was...
It was even cheaper then. Ain't no telling where they was getting their clothes from. You ain't care. All we seen was a big button and smile back then. We wasn't really worried
So
about
you
what they
didn't
was
care
wearing.
about a chick being fresh or fly?
Oh, you cared about that, like cleanliness
so-
and all that. But it's like, I don't know what they. You don't really
What
care about.
attracted you to the chick? Like, what she had to be having on?
I
Or it
mean,
didn't matter?
You gotta
like,
be right. You know what I'm saying? You do that. You check nails, hair, and stuff like that. You look at that. But as far as that back then, you pretty much you feel like you take a woman, you can do what you want because your money up.
What hip-hop artist inspired you?
The basics, the old school Hoves. I'm a big Hove fan. I like Nas. You like them guys, and them guys be fly. They was always fly guys.
Yeah,
at the same
Nas
time, too.
was.
Yeah.
Hov was alright. He wasn't...
Well, Hove was more of a branding thing, more than anything. But Nas stayed fly.
He was
stayed fly.
Helly Hansen and
Yeah, he stayed fly.
all that. Nike or Adidas?
Oh, Nike.
Why?
Just that's like the hip hop brand. Nike just always has been the go-to kick. Even when playing sports, you gotta wear Nikes because they always came with different flavors and styles that matches certain things. And the comfortable kicks, the cleats. Even with my cleats, I would have
What cleats you would wear?
Sharks, Nike Sharks. I had 2 pair. One I practice in, one I had for games.
So why you stop playing football?
Just got bored of it. Just got into the streets more.
Was you that good though?
Yeah.
I gotta ask around about that because you doing the year and I never came out around real.
Yeah, you can make a call right now if you want to. I'm pretty much the consistency.
I'm patient. I'm patient. It's all right. Flye or Reebok?
I would have to go with Reebok because of the pumps. I had those 2. What's that? What's the name?
D. Robinson.
Yeah,
Black top.
yeah, with the orange little ball on them.
Mm-hmm. Was you wearing Ewans?
Nah, you know what? I think I did have. I might have had 1 pair of Ewans.
Which ones? The New York Knicks
the Knicks
color?
ones. The Knicks ones.
What was your favorite boot to wear back then?
I wasn't really a boot guy. Like even like the Timbs, right? I just wore them for fashion, even though they didn't feel right. Like they're not comfortable.
Yeah, they not.
But you just want them to
they
be
really
fly.
not.
You know what I'm saying? That was the boot.
No Vasquez, Gore-Tex, none at all.
I had the Gore-Tex, but it was like the Tim Gore-Tex. It was like Timberlands was pretty much it. You get the Timbs. The field boots.
Yeah. So Timberland is.
Yeah.
You watch sports?
Yeah.
Who would you say is a fly athlete? It could be any football, basketball.
I mean, now they making them kind of dress a little bit now, so they all pretty much do. Like I can probably tell you more who I don't get with than who I like.
Okay, who you don't get with?
I don't mess with James Harden on his fashion, and I don't mess with my man. He with the Lakers now. The point guard.
Oh,
Well, that was
What's
with
his name, man?
OKC.
that's crazy. I know you're talking about Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't mess with him. He be bugging.
What was the worst fashion trend, in your opinion?
You look back now, baggy pants, baggy
Baggy.
outfits, baggy clothes.
But that's coming back in. Like,
I would like me. I think fitted is real cool. But I think that was probably the worst one.
baggy.
Baggy stuff.
Was you buying out of East Bay?
Yeah.
Like actually ordering stuff off of East Bay?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I was doing East Bay, like I said, with my grandfather's credit card. I was buying stuff, getting in trouble.
Was you hanging pictures on your wall?
Nah.
Like magazine?
Nah,
Jet
but
magazine?
I wasn't doing that. I didn't. But I would. I had a subscription to which one? What was the rap one? The Ebony. My grandmother did. Excuse me.
Yeah,
It's Ebony, and I had the rap one. One of the rap ones that was back there. I forgot the name.
Source?
No, it was before the Source. It was one of the ones.
Word
that was
Up?
the first one. Word Up.
Teddy T or Jumpin' Jack?
That's a good one. The Teddy T, the first Teddy T's, them the ones that was downtown, right?
No, the Jumpin' Jack was before the Teddy T. They both was downtown, but you know the Jumpin' Jack went from Archie's to Midtown. Teddy T was like from Goldstein's to like.
Yeah, they both was pretty good though. But I think that was which one the basketball player had.
Which one?
Gus Mack.
Nah, played for the Celtics. White, last name White. I think his last name was White, but he had it for first, and then I guess he was scamming, and that's why it shut
Jumpin'
down.
Jack?
One of the ones he had.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot his name.
But yeah, whichever one he had one of
The
them.
Jumpin' Jack was first.
Yeah.
So you remember going down to the Jumpin' Jack?
I went to.
Like, what was the feel? Like, what was you?
No, it was just to go down there. It was cool. It wasn't, and it wasn't even really no violent stuff though. That was a good thing about it. Just people coming out to watch basketball.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we need that back?
I think now like it's these kids, a couple kids. One kid I be training right now, and they got their foot on things right now, which I think is cool. Where they having these kids come like play at East High School, like 2 days out the week. I think that's big. I think that's something we should have had back then. I think that would have kept a lot of kids, off the streets and stuff like that, having them something to do. Because during the daytime, it's not a lot to do, and then that'll come along like you had a Boys and Girls Club that opened at a certain time, or but during the daytime, it's like you really have nothing to do. So it's like pretty much you get yourself in trouble. So now I think they got a good system now. What they doing, that'd be cool to have it, but I don't know at this day and age, with security and things like that. I don't think it's. I don't personally. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think they should have done.
Yeah. Yo MTV Raps or. Yo MTV Raps or Rap City?
Oh, that's a good one. You gotta go with I think Yo MTV Raps was cool. Rap City was. They both were good though, bro. But if I had to pick one, I would have to say Yo MTV Raps.
Why?
More my era. That's one of the first ones. That's like the jukebox. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you pay on the TV? Was you old enough for that?
I was old enough for that. I wasn't old enough for the other one. What was the first one? What was the first one with his last name Daniels? What was the first? Not the jukebox, the one before the jukebox. Daniels, his last name Daniels, man. He just came back out with something. He did a documentary.
But yeah, those ones, those was cool. But then, you get the Yo MT Raps. That was cool.
Summertime Flye or Fall Flye?
I'm a fall guy. I'm like more of a winter guy, so I'm fall.
Why?
Because you can play more with clothes. Like, it's only so many different things you can do. Like, I like to wear, leathers and, what I'm saying, different pair of jeans. And like you say, boots and stuff like that. You can do stuff like that.
What comes to mind when you hear the word fresh or fly?
I think it's more like a cultural thing when you talk about stuff like that. Like just even your clothes, even your car. I mean, everything has to be like, you can't have a dirty car. You can't have a dirty car. So like, I think like your car reflects how you live. Like, you see somebody's car and it's dirty. It's like, and it's different between dirty and messy. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing that, you go in there, you see all type of trash and cigarette butts in somebody's car. I think that's how they live. And I know that's not true, But I just
Majority of the time it is, too.
I just reflect that. So I'd be like my kids, I'd be like, yo, get your car together. Like, nah.
Not just the outside, but the inside.
Yeah, you gotta have the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta
big
be
on the
something
inside.
good. Big.
What was your first car you purchased?
The first I think I had was a Honda. A hatchback Honda.
Did it have any rims, anything?
Man, I put them on there. I put some Momos on there.
Momo.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, those the like the sort of the it rims back then.
What was the most expensive car you ever had?
In 1 year I bought in 2002. I bought a 745 cash, and I bought a SC430 cash, blue 745, and a white SC430. Lexus, the hard top when they first came out with the hard
Oh, yeah,
top.
I remember you had that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you then.
Yeah.
I used to see you in traffic
Mm-hmm.
when you had the yellow at
That was the
the
Honda.
coupe.
That was
Oh,
my
that
first.
was
That was the first car I bought, but it was blue and I painted it yellow.
yellow. Okay. Damn, I thought that was an act.
Nah, I had the champagne act.
What, the Legend?
Yeah, coupe.
Like the big body one though.
Yeah. Which I don't know why Acura ever got rid of those, but it behooves me.
Was you going out, like partying?
I would go out late, so like Keith and them would have something. I come by, I call him or Sean Duke and have him come let me in about 1.
What was your favorite club to go to?
I think the all-time best was what's the joint down here? Gotham City.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, Gotham City.
1,000%
Yeah.
Gotham City. What's up, Keith? I need to bring that back.
Working on something. Not that big, though.
You said not that big?
Gotta get Gotham City. That was it.
It's huge. That
Yeah.
hold like 1,400 people.
And I remember
Damn,
times
man.
they had it in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, upstairs and down.
Do you have any stories for us about Gotham City? Like when you was like a night you fresh? I mean, you was always fresh, but like this night
So
you.
yeah, so this one night, right? I'm gonna leave names out. So I'm at the. So when you come into Gotham City, you come in and you turn. As soon as you turn
you
to
go
the
up the
right,
little
it's the
stair.
bar. So you got this big long bar that comes around.
I
Soon
thought
as
you had to go up the little steps.
I mean, you
and
come up the
then-
steps, you come in. Once you get inside,
Oh, like yeah.
yeah, you
right,
got
right,
you
right.
got the dance floor, you got the stage.
Right.
Then y'all had a joint where y'all had the girls inside of the cage too, or no?
That was. I thought that was envy.
That was envy.
Okay.
They had something on the girls on the stage.
Yeah. So
At
all right.
Gotham, y'all did.
That wasn't the cages, it was something else.
All right. So anyway, as soon as you come inside, boom, you get in.
Mm-hmm.
You got the bar. So the bar, it's a long bar to go all the way around, right? So I'm at the middle, towards the middle, the end of the bar, where I found me a spot at nobody at. So a good friend of mine pulls up on me and like female, she like, yo, hey, dudes over there, be careful, dudes over there, they talking about you. She was like, don't look, wait till I leave. I know you're gonna look, but wait till I leave, I'm gonna walk off and then look. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I let her go a minute. So, I look over and I see them and they looking and I'm looking. So me, at that time, very arrogant in my ways, I go to the bartender and I'm like, how many bottles of Cristal do you got? And she like, what you mean? I was like, get Sean Do for me. She was like, all right. She said, no, I can handle it. She was like, all right, how many? I said, all right. So that thing they selling for like $250 a piece, something like that. So I was like, give me 10 bottles. So she brought me 10 bottles. So I got the 10 bottles on there. So I take 2 of the bottles and I said, hey, you see them dudes down there? Get that to them. Then I took the other 8 and I sat them in front of me. And so I'm not gonna drink all these bottles. So people, come through, hey, it's my birthday here. I'm giving them away. And so I had another good friend of mine come up. So I actually bought all the bottles. I didn't know. So they like, oh, they trying to get bottles. And they like, he bought them all. So he had a little attitude. I'm like, yo, what you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Take the bottles.
Yeah.
I can't drink all these.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one thing like that. You know what I'm saying? That was a highlight for me. And sometimes that stuff couldn't get you hurt though.
Flyehi Club clothing. Turbulence, the only penalty we know. www.flyehighclub.clothing. get in the wind. Don't miss your flight. Make sure you get fly. Stop getting by. So, was you going to the college parties? Was you doing the college parties? Like RIT, Brockport?
Yeah. I would go through there.
Any good stories about that?
Nah.
Like the college, you know how they used to be in there, stumping. And...
Nah, I mean, I would watch, but that was about it. But yeah, nah. Just go through there and, just to go.
Was you shopping at Stepper Park? Was you out here for Stepper Park right here?
Yes, on Park Ave. I was one of the first people to go there.
I thought I was the first person to go there.
Yeah, I just ran into it. Nobody told me about it.
Nobody told me about it neither.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I just happened to see something in the mirror in the window, and that's what made me go in there.
What was your favorite brand to wear? In those times, back then.
It just whatever, it's like pretty much whatever just was fly on you. You know how that go. I didn't have a favorite brand. Like now I do. I don't have one then. Like now it's like I love Banana Republic Cell Rack. I love it.
Yeah, Banana Republic shit is expensive though.
Yeah, you catch them sales though, 60% off and all that off the sale price, off the sale price. So you catch some stuff. Like now I can't wait till the fall stuff totally start coming in, so I can catch all the summer stuff.
Do you remember Picture Man?
I remember the name.
You used to take the pictures with the Polaroid and give it to you?
I don't remember who he was, though.
But do you remember like that? Like, yeah, that was big. He was a bit. Shout out to Picture Man. He's still around, though.
Oh, yeah?
You know Picture Man, too? Mr. Clean now, yup. Did you participate in the Jersey era? Like,
Yeah,
like,
bad.
Like, you was going... I know you probably was... Yeah. Come on, tell us a story about one time you went there.
You go down there, you just, I had both Jim Browns, the white and the brown.
Was they giving you a discount?
I didn't ask for one. I didn't think about even asking for one. I just go buy it. I didn't even think about asking for a discount.
So you have what? The Jim Brown?
Yeah, both of them. Those are probably two of my favorite ones, the brown and the white one.
Hold on, you gotta... Okay, that's Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Was you partying in Philly?
Nah. When I got out of town...
Was you going out of... I know you was going out of town, but what was your favorite spot to party other than...
I didn't really party when I go out. My thing when I went out of town was more like rest. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's like me, I would rest a lot. Like, we would go down to Bike Week. We would go to Daytona. You would go to all them different stuff. And a lot of times, I just stayed in the room and just rested up. Like, you talking about, like it's like you get it to a point where you can actually sleep. You can't, when you out here in these streets and stuff, you can't really sleep.
Yeah.
Unless you get a hotel and, if you get with a girl or something like that, you sleeping with her like you got her like legs off. You got her in a position like if she go pee, she can't without you getting up, she can't get up. Cause you living in a life like she might sneak up and open the door or something on you. I'm glad that's over though.
Was you wearing like starter jackets? Was you big on
those in high school?
High school?
Yeah, I had the Giants with the hat. I remember one time it was skating, right? Mm-hmm. Skating was out on West Ridge, and I had the Giants, the blue Giants with the hat. Like I say, my grandfather bought me this stuff though.
What sneakers you had on?
I don't remember what sneakers. Maybe been some Flyes or something back then, or some Adidas, but I don't remember what sneakers. I just remember when I was coming out the bathroom, dude snatched my hat, and it's only two people in there, so I'm little. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little kid. So I went back. I'm looking at him, and I opened his coat, took my hat back, and walked out.
Oh, so you tried to take it like
he took my
thought
hat.
You wasn't gonna see him?
Yeah, or thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I had different starters, but that was my favorite, the Giants one. Not even a Giants fan.
Do you ever thrift like right now? Like you go thrifting? Like go to the thrift store? Like go?
Nah, but I would. Like I would if I did. I'd probably go out to like East Rochester, Pittsford, or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem doing that though.
Where you shopping at nowadays?
Banana Republic online, Abercrombie and Fitch. I do like them stores and stuff like that. But Banana Republic is my my go-to.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
Um,
Cell rack.
when you get dressed, do you start from the shoes on up or the?
It all depends. Like the way it is now is like how the malls are. You can't really do it like that no more. Like you can't go buy some sneakers and then take the sneakers with you and buy an outfit because they don't really have nothing in the mall. Most of the stuff is online.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're gonna take some sneakers with you inside the stores with you. So you have to pretty much get the outfit and then you come home and then you try to match it up and go from there. Like, the colors be off and stuff like that.
But
So
say you already got the stuff. Say you going right now to go get something. Where you starting from? Are you buying the shoes first?
I'm buying the shoes. I think the shoes are most important. Then you work your way up from there.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm learning now is like stuff don't it like how we used to have things like matchy all the stuff. It don't have to be matchy.
Yeah, it don't.
But you still want to have a coordination with it though, like some type of make some sense.
Was you into the Jeff Hamilton leathers? Like with the NBA logos all over them?
I had one coat. I had one
One?
of those. I had one with all the
The
different
team.
teams, basketball and football.
Was you big on leathers?
Yeah.
Leather coats? Like what was your favorite leather coat?
So again, the soft leather coats. I love those. I would get them from Banana Republic. Shoot, I got a job.
No
there.
Ava Rex?
I got a job there for that. I used to do stock there
At Banana Republic? Just to get the discount?
just to get the discount. When I was going, it was 75, 50, and 25. So your first one is 75, second one is 50, and then the third one's 25. So it switched up now. I tried again, but they ain't never hit me back.
What's your do's and don'ts fast fashion? Like what would you do? What would you won't do?
I won't do skinny jeans. I won't do skinny jeans.
Okay, when you say skinny, like fitted or just
the ones where you can't even put them up and they be sagging to a point where they can't get them all the way up, or they doing like a girl trying to get them up. I would never do those.
okay.
Fitted, I do fitted. I'm not doing no baggy. So when that baggy era come out, I'm not doing that. But fitted, I'm more of a fitted. You want comfort in your size and stuff.
How do you feel about today's fashion?
Teach his own. I'm a I'm a pro-choice type person. Whatever you choose to do, that's on you. I just won't do it. I'm not into that. But
So you won't wear no.
I won't wear skinny. I won't wear no jeans.
No, I'm talking about like how everybody like love the designer. Like
Oh,
I know you was doing that back then.
if my finances was allowing me to do it, I probably would. So right now, I say no. I stick to what I'm doing because I have to stay within my means because I have, plans and goals where I'm trying to get to now. So no. So for me, it's a no now, but it's not a priority. Let me say that. But
yeah,
if
absolutely.
When that paper get right and there's room for it, I probably will get me like I feel like I want a pair of Christian Dior's, one pair, black pair with the pair of Pradas, pair of Gucci, just one or two pair.
Well, I got a question for you. What like all your stuff that you have, like
So
what you did with it?
Knowing my situation, once I ended up blowing trial, pretty much my stuff disappeared. So I had to start from scratch.
What word best describe your style?
Simple, clean.
Clean. I get clean from you though.
Yeah, clean.
I definitely get clean from you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
And I'm still, I'm still learning. I'm still learning my style, and then I'm starting learning like what's like try to make that common, that medium ground with what's going on and what I wear, and try to stay right in the middle of that stuff. That's where I'm at right now.
Comfortability.
I'm not gonna go out my way to try to wear something or put on something. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, what you got going on nowadays?
So right now, I'm doing CMOS. I'm making the CMOS.
Let the people know where to get the CMOS from.
I work at World Gym on East Avenue. I do infused sea moss. I don't
So they could pull up to World Gym or
It's
how
there
they?
now. It's not even. I don't even have to be there.
Oh,
It's there.
so just go to World Gym.
Come to World Gym. Yep, on East Avenue.
What about people that's
I'm
not
not
here?
I'm
Like,
not ready to.
what if
I'm
somebody
not ready to do
liking?
shipping yet. I'm not ready to do
Okay.
shipping yet. Not yet. I'm still finding that fine ground because you got to keep it cool. So I'm learning about the packaging. I got a few tips from somebody that to help me out with it. So it's like the packaging and like the dry ice and stuff like that. So all of that's gonna have to go into the cost.
Or shipping, yeah.
Shipping. So I'm learning that process a little bit now. So I'm thinking doing the dry ice, how much you got to put in there. So I'm gonna have to buy the dry ice, put a jar in there, and let it sit, and see how long it'll sit in there and stay cold.
How long you been doing the CMOS for?
I just actually started doing the CMOS. So it's still I'm still in them state like with the infuse, like the plain is easy.
When you say infuse, like
infuse
break
fruit.
that down.
So I do organic fruit.
Oh, okay.
I only do seeded fruit. I don't do seeded.
You were supposed to brought some today, right?
Yeah,
You
I
told
just
me you
made
was
it
gonna
though.
bring some. Okay, what
I
that
just
mean?
made it and it's cold. I just made it today, literally.
Okay, so you
So I-
couldn't brought none.
No, it has to be cold. I can't give you no product, no warm product.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely I have to bring that, get you some. So right now I
Yeah.
have grape right now.
What's
What?
the best flavor?
I think the grape is because the grape one it holds a little better. The texture is really very good. Like with me, so you got gels, right? And so you have what I'm learning through just experience of doing them, right? So you have a lot of people that might not like my texture because mine is more pure, if that makes sense. So the looser it is, the more water it is. So that means the more diluted it is.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you have some that may have like they may have it as like more of a applesauce.
Yeah. So
There's
that.
more water in there.
Oh.
It's
So
sea
how-
moss is there though.
So how it put like a good? How you know you got a good batch of CMOS?
So you know by your texture. Like, see, mine is a little bit more of it's like a little bit under a jello type form, which you're going to
okay.
get more potency out of it.
Yeah.
Because I've done them both ways, and you can just tell the difference. So the sea moss plain, right, you have to have the sea moss plain, it's palatable, but it's like it has a sea taste smell to it. So if it don't have that to it,
It's good.
if
It don't have that, it's no good.
it's not, yeah, it's
Not
watered
potent.
down. Like mine, if I do my plain, you're gonna taste the sea. It's not strong, but you can taste the sea in it. And so with the infused, I take that out
With the fruit.
because all you taste is the grape now, from the grapes.
So you got grape. What else?
Oh, I do different kinds, but right now I'm just doing the grape because that's like the best seller right now. The grape is the best seller right now. So I do strawberry, I do watermelon, I do strawberry. I said strawberry. I do raspberry. I've done mango. Mango is a good one too. Mango, I did really good with mango too. But that grape, just something different with that grape.
Okay. We're gonna wrap it up. When our guests come on, we ask the guests to let the people know what they wearing. So let the people know what you got on, Dre, and that's how we gonna end it.
Banana Republic shirt. I got some Abercrombie and Fitch shorts. I got some Gap socks. They came close to the color of the shirt, and I got some Air Maxes.
Air Max ones, right? 90 ones. Them fire though. Yeah, I think them the 90s. Right? Them Air Max ones, right?
I think so. With the one, yeah, I think so.
Well, that's it. I appreciate you. It's a pleasure. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. This is Blake on the Flye podcast. We out of here. Win and win. Peace.
Pretty good.
Make sure you get that.